the best money tips from all time, Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki is a well-known author, financial educator, and real estate investor. But Rich Dad Poor Dad is the book title that brought him the most notoriety. Throughout his career, he has not only disseminated a great deal of financial advice, but also penned multiple books on the subject of financial literacy. In today's video, we'll take a look at some of Robert Kiyosaki's most famous financial advice and money tips from throughout history. So stay tuned till the end. Understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. Kiyosaki strongly emphasizes the necessity of having a solid comprehension of the distinction between assets and liabilities. The difference between assets and obligations is that assets bring in money, while liabilities take money out of your pocket. He recommends putting more of your attention on the acquisition of assets, such as stocks, bonds, and rental properties, rather than liabilities such as primary dwelling. To put this advice into action, you should begin by compiling an inventory of all your assets and liabilities. The next step is to design a strategy to enhance your assets and reduce your liabilities. You can start putting money aside, for instance, so that you can invest it in rental properties or stocks, while at the same time, you're paying off your credit card debt or your student loans. Creating multiple sources of income. In his book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki emphasizes the significance of diversifying one's income rather than relying on just one source of revenue. He advises beginning a side business, making an investment in the stock market, or launching one's own company. To put this advice into action, you should determine your abilities and interests and then look for ways to make money. If you have a passion for photography, consider beginning a photography business or selling your photographs on the internet. You can establish a blog or write for online magazines if you have a talent for writing and want to make money online. Be willing to take risks. Kiyosaki advocates strategic, risky investments as a means to financial independence. As far as he's concerned, the biggest danger is when people choose to take no chances at all. Learn about the various investment opportunities available and the associated risks and returns. If you want to know the possible rewards and hazards of real estate investing, you should learn about the local market and speak with seasoned investors. An effective risk management strategy should also be in place. When investing, for instance, it's wise to spread your bets around and avoid putting all your eggs in one basket. An emergency fund is also essential if things don't go as planned. You should also know how much you can afford to lose and invest only that amount. Lastly, be flexible enough to alter your strategy based on what you've learned from your mistakes. If you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet to show your support. Now let's continue. Your mindset is the key. According to Kiyosaki, success in the financial realm begins with a change in one's thinking. To better one's financial status, he recommends first shifting one's attitude toward a perception of money. The author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, stresses the necessity of developing a financial literacy attitude. In his view, the way to financial freedom is to change one's money mindset, or fundamental assumptions and values regarding money. Kiyosaki argues that one's mentality can determine whether one experiences financial success or failure throughout their life. Kiyosaki urges his readers to adopt a new money philosophy by learning to manage their finances, taking calculated chances, and being receptive to opportunities. Don't be afraid to fail. Robert Kiyosaki is of the opinion that making mistakes is an essential component of the educational process. He advocates that people should not be afraid of failing because it presents a chance to learn and advance in one's career. Therefore, Kiyosaki urges people to not be afraid of failing when it comes to obtaining success in their financial endeavors. He believes that experiencing failure is a necessary component of the educational process and that it can lead to success in the long run. He encourages individuals not to be scared to make errors and to take risks, since this is the best way to learn and develop as an individual. Kiyosaki contends that those who are terrified of making mistakes will pass up opportunities and will never truly realize their full potential in terms of their financial well-being. He encourages others to regard failure as a learning experience and to make the most of chances it provides for personal development and advancement. Well, that's all for today's video. Tell us in the comments section how this one was. I hope that you found this video interesting. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing for more. And don't forget to give comments and provide us with your valuable feedback. We'll see you in the next video with some more interesting facts and stories. And until then, stay tuned.